Imagine waking up for school at 9 a.m., but outside it still feels like midnight. No, this isn't Alaska. This is Western China, where millions of people live under a clock that doesn't match the sun. How can one country be wide enough for 5 time zones, yet only use one? In parts of China, people eat dinner while the sun is still high, and kids sometimes go to school before sunrise. Picture this. You check your phone. It says 8:30 a.m., but outside, total darkness. You're not late. You're just living in Western China, one of the strangest time zone experiments in the world. Why would a country bigger than the United States choose just one time zone? The answer involves politics, power, and a daily life so strange that some people secretly follow a completely different clock. From the bright mornings of Eastern China to the dark mornings of Western China, one question confuses millions. Why does the entire country follow the exact same time? China has only one time zone, and it creates a bizarre reality where in some cities the sun doesn't rise nearly 10 a.m. So why would a country this massive do that? Stay till the end, because what happens in Western China might completely change how you think about time. One country, one clock, 5 natural time zones. Imagine going to school at 9 a.m., but the sun won't rise until 10. Sounds impossible, right? Yet for millions in Western China, this is everyday life. So why does one of the world's biggest countries run on only one clock, despite stretching across 5 natural time zones? No matter where you are in China, the official time is based on Beijing, the capital. Even if someone lives thousands of kilometers away in Western China, their official clock still follows the same time as people in Beijing. This shows how centralized the country is. If it causes problems, why not split into multiple time zones? Reasons include less confusion for businesses, easier train and flight schedules, easier government coordination, national unity. China believes the benefits outweigh the disadvantages. In rural Western China, some farmers care more about sunlight than Beijing time. Instead of following the official clock strictly, daily activities often happen when the sun is up. For example, work may start later, markets may open later, meals happen at different hours. Nature naturally matters more than the official time. Imagine this. A person in Eastern China wakes up at 7 a.m. with sunlight, goes to work at 9 a.m. A person in Western China wakes up in darkness, may not see sunrise until much later. Same country, same clock, different reality. Some experts say one time zone may affect sleep schedules, productivity, and energy levels because the human body naturally reacts to sunlight. If sunrise is very late, people may feel tired early in the morning. In places like Xinjiang, confusion can happen. If someone says, "Meet me at 8 o'clock," you may need to ask Beijing time or local time, because there can be a 2-hour difference. Missing that detail could make you very early or very late. Other countries have also made unusual time decisions. For example, India uses one time zone despite being wide. Russia uses many time zones. The United States spreads across multiple zones. China chose the extreme version, one giant national clock. Since sunset may happen later, evenings may feel unusual. People may eat dinner later, stay outside longer, start activities later in the day. Daily life naturally shifts around daylight. Visitors to Western China often experience confusion because their phone shows one time, but the environment feels completely different. Imagine eating breakfast in darkness, seeing bright sunlight late in the evening. It can feel like mini jet lag. One of the strangest things about China, people in the East and West can experience the same official time in completely different ways. At 8 a.m., one city has bright sunshine, another still feels like dawn. Same country, same clock, different reality. China's western edge can experience sunrise nearly 3 hours later than eastern China, yet everyone officially uses the same time. So, does one time zone make China more united, or does it make everyday life unnecessarily complicated? Whatever your answer, China remains one of the only superpowers where millions of people live by a clock that doesn't always match the sun.